Profe Cuba. I am an English teacher and I am the founder of Native Planeta. Native Planeta is an online interactive community and we teach each other, well, on a daily basis because I am always learning and I am just using my language to explain things in a better way. So I wanted to explain how to actually create a test where you can quiz or assess your students' knowledge. And actually, this is an amazing software that I found. It's called Extended Forms, and I will show you how to use it. I was looking all over the internet, actually, how to create an exam that's timed and it limits responses, but also is able to provide feedback. And I found Google. Google Forms is obviously created by Google, but Extended Forms has perfected the way to deliver the quiz. So I created an English animal quiz that's easy, hopefully, and I will show you how I did it. So this is a 15-point quiz, but I will show you how it looks when you get to Google Forms. Google Forms gives you an option to RSVP if there's an event, a t-shirt sign up if you're maybe pre-releasing some shirts, just a contact form. But the best way to do this is go to a blank document. When you go to a blank document, you can title this ABC exam. Okay. Here you can include whatever the description of this exam is. You're going to test your ABCs. Maybe you want to, actually, I will give you a secret. Maybe there will be an option to send your voice in, possibly to Google Forms, and you can sing, for example, A, B, C, D, and actually pronounce the English alphabet better, which will help you. But that's a separate project. So now let's pretend this is already filled out with my exam, and I will go step by step what I did to include pictures, what I did to include the answer choices, what I did to create the correct answer response, and yeah, a little bit more. First, I wanted to be prepared. When you are prepared as a teacher, your students really appreciate it. So hopefully right now you appreciate that I created this exam, and I'll show you. This is a bird, bear, cat, chicken, deer, dog, and there's 15 more, but it's not like I put dog, 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 dog. No, I had to put dog, okay? I had to put bat, toad, and squirrel. Hopefully you know those animals, but they are totally unrelated. And these exams, they should be created so your student doesn't have to think too much. Usually, as a student myself, if I am given a test where I don't understand the question or the answers, the teacher's doing a bad job. Remember, when you're communicating, it's one person's idea to another person's brain to give them an idea of what you are thinking or what that person was thinking. So it's very important to be clear. Now, I'm going to go to over here where it says more, and I'm going to download this add-on. Okay? Add-ons are really good, especially if you're working on WordPress. Technically, they're called plugins, but here in this case, we will call it an add-on. And you already can see it here, but I'm going to type in extended forms. Okay? Since it's already installed, you're going to see an option where it says, oh, for example, this app can be used directly with forms to improve your productivity. I agree. This is very productive. Look how many people are using this software. It's four stars, but I believe it should be 5. In order to add a picture, all you have to do is click on the photo, and then there's this little image. I wanted to show you how to change a photo. So I'm going to go down to the zebra one because I don't like how it looks. So I created a folder with other images, and I am going to find the zebra image. So I'll probably type in zebra, and here it is. Choose, upload. Boom. Nicer. It's like smiling at me. I want to make it a little smaller. We don't want to take up too much space. The idea is to respond to the answers, not look at the picture. Okay? Answers, not look at the picture. Okay? So now I'm going to get to filling in the option choices. Okay, I'm going to go add a new question. Look, add a question plus button. It probably added a question on the bottom, actually. Let's see. Yep, I was right. So once again, we can add a photo, but since we just did that, I'm not going to show you. Let's pretend there's a photo here. We can say, what is this photo? And then just do an option. 1, we can add another one. 2, you can hit an enter button to make time go by faster. 3, 4, 5, so on. You can also change what you're trying to get from the students. So, for example, instead of saying what is this photo, you can say describe this photo. If you describe this photo, you have to create a short answer, which is probably limited to the amount of characters. I believe it should be around 150. But characters are like the letters, the symbols, spaces, and all that. But if you go to paragraph, you're going to be able to respond probably, 1,000 characters or more. But since these tests are timed, do not use the paragraph form. It's not good. Okay, you can do a multiple answer response, and let's say I want to say option 1, option 2, option 3, option 4 are correct. Okay, but option 5 is not. So now we're going to hit the answer key. I believe I didn't show you one step. I have to go to the settings here. And I have to go to general. I'm collecting emails, but since the software is also collecting emails, this is the default response. Okay, you need to collect the responses so you can email your students back immediately. So look, you can limit to 1 response, or through the software, you can add, up to 3, up to 5. The software lets you limit the amount of responses, but more than 1. And then you don't want the students to edit their submission after the exam. No, their knowledge was assessed, and you don't want to hit limit the response. Let the software do that in extended form. So you go to quizzes, and you want to make this a quiz. So maybe this wasn't clicked, but it's going to be clicked. And now you have immediately release grade immediately after each submission, or if you have short responses where the students had to type in their answer, you can hit later. Okay, respondents can see missed questions, correct answers, point values. I think this is important to include, so we're going to keep all of this. Now
we are going to choose this question, add answer feedback. No.
So now I want to change the type of question this is. We started off with multiple choice, but since I wanted to show you how to select multiple answer choices, that's what we will do with checkboxes. So you can change the name by clicking here, but you have to go to answer key, and then option 1, option 2, option 3, option 4 we said was the correct one. Option 5 is not. So here we would change the points because there's 4 answer choices. We want 4 points. And now we hit done. Okay, but I don't like this question. But let's say you did. Okay, you want to make this required. Okay, your students have to respond. Imagine they are submitting the exam, and they can't because this answer wasn't answered. And you really want them to answer it, so you hit this button, required. Okay? I'm actually going to delete this question, and I'm going to go into the software that we've been talking about this whole time, extended forms, and we're going to hit configure. Okay? This is the most crucial part because if you don't do this part, you cannot do the test. So we're going to connect extended forms. Oops. Let it load a little bit. Okay, now attention needed. This form displays a link to submit another response after a respondent completes the form. Okay, let's fix these settings. And now everything is synced and okay. All right. So there's a time limit that I said, okay? So we have 15 questions and I want around 20 seconds per question. I honestly think it's a little bit much, but we're going to make it a 3-minute quiz and we're going to restrict the number of attempts to 2. Okay? And auto submit after the timer ends because we want to challenge the students. So if they don't finish in time, they need to work a little bit harder. So make sure you hit save. And before sending out the test, you can hit preview. All right. I'm not actually going to take this test, but here it is, English. And then once you connect extended forms, this question is going to show up and you're going to have to let it be there. So I'm going to do, and you just type in extendedforms.io, you go to your dashboard, and look, English animal quiz, easy. Here we are. Depending upon what kind of plan you have, look, you have different subscription packages, free, starter, pro, but you can create a lot of responses or a lot of tests. Okay, I really like this software. It's really nicely organized. Anyway, when you go to your quiz, you're going to see the responses from the people. Okay, one might be okay. Our test was 3 minutes, so one test might be 3 minutes and 1 second because the test automatically gets submitted when you don't finish the exam. Or if the people understand English or have a good knowledge of animals, they might finish the test in 1 minute. Anyway, it's all going to be said right here. Now you can share the form link and just send it directly to people, or you can send an invitation. And then you can also write a message. Okay, so let's say I want to send this to myself. Boom, just like that, it's sent, and here we are, pending invitation. So here you are. You're going to get better at creating exams. Your students are going to enjoy your exams the better they are. And remember, don't try to challenge them too much. Okay, if you wouldn't want to take the test, don't send it. Okay, always ask somebody for a second opinion and try extended form. Okay, let's see now how this actual test looks. Extended forms, English animal quiz, easy. And this section is going to be for whoever touches or clicks your link or who you send the link to. Okay, I set the test for 3 minutes, so that's how long the test should be. Ready to dive in? I think you can change this if you upgrade your package. So when I upgrade mine, I'll probably change this to, are you ready to get smart or something like this? I don't know. This is what students are here for. So you got to stimulate them in a fun way. All right. So click the button below when you are ready and it says get started, or you can say start learning. Maybe we can discuss this. Warning, once the test is started, you will not be able to reattempt it. Okay, so let's click get started. Now we have 3 minutes. So 15 questions in 3 minutes. I think it's going to be very easy. All right, so bird, This looks essentially like your Google Forms form. Um, Very easy to maneuver, and the pictures look nice. The It's really easy to use. Actually, look, clear section. Oh, erase. You can change everything. Tells you how much each point is. Well, this is not a frog, but anyway, I'm gonna click all of the options. Toad, snail, giraffe, shrimp. This is a meerkat, my favorite animal. Monkey, fox, seal. This is not a tiger, but I will put it. And duck. Okay. Now, maybe I can click this. It will probably send me directly to my email my responses, but I don't want another email, so I will say submit. And it says your response has been recorded. So let's see our score. Takes me to a new window back in Google Forms, and your total points is right here. Actually, I don't know if you remember, but you can give feedback for every answer choice. So let's say you're teaching chemistry, you want to explain a chemical formula, or I don't know, I don't teach chemistry, so I don't know what you would teach, but you can get really creative with these. Anyway, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. It was my first teaching tutorial using a software that I enjoy. If you have a software that you would want for me to try out, great. I would be more than happy to try it out. But if you're a teacher, remember, don't make your tests too hard, okay? When your tests are too hard, your students might not like it, might not like you. So make sure it's something that you have been teaching as well, or it's something that you're going to teach. If you start throwing in quantum physics with French lessons, your students are going to be like, what the F is going on? All right. If I teach certain courses, digital marketing, I teach parents how to teach their kids. And then I also teach sports terminology and overall conversation practice. If you're interested in working together or just collaborating, you can always schedule a call with me. I am pretty, yeah, I'm disponible. I am very open to, I don't know, collaborations and working together. And check out Native Planeta. I'm very proud of it, and I think it can help you and can change people's lives.